Alright, hello. My turn to do this. Usually it's 7 even who does the intros to these things. But we were chatting this week and he figured it might be interesting if I went and did a video, so here it is. This is how I like to play Mongols. Usually I like to just kind of tower rush and jump right in, so we'll see how this one goes over. A little bit delayed on the start, so normally I like to have my TC up by about 18 seconds. So I'm a fair amount delayed on that, but we will do what we can. Looks like we've got some berries right up front. What I'm really looking for is the gold, so I'll go and find that. Berries look like they're actually almost out of town center range. It's fairly close there, so I'm pretty sure I could get a cheeky little... There's the gold. So a cheeky little tower on that. Once that's all done, so they've already collected their first few rounds, I'll get those 3 to stay. Get those 3 to stay on wood until I get 140. Because 140 is enough for me to do a couple rounds of spearmen, double spearmen, and drop a tower. So they're already starting. I've got near constant villager production. Right now I'm just getting my con to try and find any sheep. I did see his scout go up, so that's slightly annoying there. And it looks like I'm not going to be anywhere close to getting onto his gold in time, so I might just try to harass that front food. There's his scout. Got off 1 round, but not quite enough. So let's just keep going back to that. It's a nice little delay from him. Yeah, there's some damage to him, but not quite a lot. So spearmen are already moving across. Just fix up all this stuff. It's a little delay on another bill there. It's embarrassing. Here we go. Perfect. So 1 sheep. Really great work on the sheep there. Just keep doing this. Q, those spearmen are still moving. They'll jump back. So they've just done drop off. We'll get him to force drop off. Perfect. And go and move. I don't particularly like pressuring food, just because it's always like safe to have a secondary source, right? You saw all his sheep there, so I mean, it's not ideal to go and put all this pressure on, but we're gonna run in here. So he's going hippodrome. He's already gone for the age up, which means I'm not gonna have a lot of luck there for sure. This tower really kind of does nothing for me. That's enough there. So what I'm going to look for now is the transition up. Needed it to be probably a little bit sooner than that, but I know that I'll be able to at least fight off the initial... I'll be able to fight off the initial cav that'll inevitably come out of there, so not super worried about that. So a smarter move, probably in hindsight for me, would have been to see that and drop a tower here, knowing that hippodrome's coming up. All I'm trying to do here is get some extra resources from igniting that. And we'll just keep working through there. So my goal here is now to watch this. As soon as this gets down to 3,800, dropping below that 3,900 mark, then I'll pull away from there and immediately transition into food. Should be just enough food. So we're getting fairly close there. Comp on his way back. There's the age up. I'll have a tower there at least for some vision. And I missed that already. So sloppy, not the best start. I age up with 5. What have we got going on here? So we'll get them into there. We'll do all that. Get off some nice damage here. That's all his bills. So at this point, I actually don't care if that drops. Just because it's a lot of delay on his end, so it's dropped. There we go. I'll lose a vil for that. But that's all delayed time, right? So that's time that he's not gathering resources at all. What I'm looking for here is 7 on wood. 11 on food. And then upon the age up, these 5 will immediately go over here, and I think I'm just going to drop a stable first off for this one. Khan's done some work there, so I'm just going to go back up and see what I can get into here. So I'm usually not one to talk through what I'm doing. I'm fairly impulsive when I play, and it does fairly well for me. So let's just redistribute here. Age up's almost coming through. I'm gonna get these 5 to, upon age up, immediately we'll drop a stable, so they're already off. Let's do one more there. And then for me, I like to have all my production, I manually do it so that they're on 9. That way I can hit 9 and I actually tab through, cycle through all the, tab and cycle through. So let's go there, let's see if we can get a cheeky little shot off there. Q, stable's done. Drop an archery range behind that. It's a little bit pointless to chase here, but he knows that I have spears. Immediately upon this, what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is drop a just drop a market behind this. So I don't quite like Byzantine cavalry. Byzantine cavalry hurts a lot, and I don't want my villagers kind of free over here. Without a tower or anything like that. So I'll drop the market. Now I'll bring the vills over. Gives me enough time to get up the stone too, so or the wood too. So I'll drop this tower, shift Q them onto that. Go here. That's what I was looking for. So we'll do that. Can actually put the market on 8 here. Get all of these onto 9. 9 is just what I'm used to, so I can just, all I'm doing here is I can just press tab and I cycle through. Sometimes I get lazy and I don't I don't use the hotkey because I just have it all front and center for me here, but sometimes I'll actually remember. So like there I could have just queued, there I could have just queued, but I just didn't. And now I really want to go and poke out and see what we got going on here. It's a halfway decent army. Not, the greatest by any means, but enough that I'm constantly sending units out. Gonna wait for this to catch up. There we go. There's my first trader. Fell behind a little bit on build production there. Don't come at me too hard, but that's one thing I'm absolutely horrible at when I'm playing solo. There you go. So there's the longbows. In behind, there's the cap to go say hi. We'll do a little speed up here and then send them in. Right, so nice little diversion. We've got 3 units. We take 1 longbow. I think we killed a horseman there. We won't get too close to the TC. We've already lost 1, so I'm okay with that. We'll hold here. Get a little upgrade there. Spend some more longbows. Upgrade the horseman. Get another spearman going. Get the Vil production going. So we're 1475. What I'm basically going to do now is just try to go as much as I can 1-to-1. 1-to-1 to try to just balance my eco a bit. Once I get the trade rolling, then it doesn't matter as much. I will throw a Keshik in there. Didn't want to do that. I will double produce, so Y gets me into the second one. Q lets me do that, and then we'll just Q here for another one as well. I'm making disgusting noises. I'm fully aware of this. Sorry. A little bit of a head cold. We'll kill that. That's the first trader going. We'll just hold here in the middle. Might go take a little cheeky look around with the horsemen and see what I have there. Yeah, actually, you know what? We'll just push right onto these units. Bit of a speed up. Yeah, so he's going... Okay, so I killed 1 longbow there. Just not going to take any too stupid fights. Once the Keshik comes through, I'll have a better time. I'm going to send this out over here. What I might do is immediately I'll send 8 8 vills here, so I'll go and drop off, walk on over. I'm gonna get the superior mobility, another Q, and now I just do rounds of units. So I will drop another Keshik, double do that, get the Q here, all that spamming still to that middle. I will send the Keshik out alone, so up top, these units are just gonna park here in the middle. And then what I'm doing here is I'm just gonna go and use these units, kill the boar while I have a little bit of time, so it's a lot of food income, and then I don't have to worry about it too much. I do like to highlight all of them. I'll pull the one that immediately gets attacked away. Nice, so that's dead. Drop the Gurger, whichever that is, immediately. Know that they're onto that. And then I've got units coming in there, so I'm not worried. You can see that I have absolutely nothing queued because I was paying attention. Happens to me all the time. Not paying attention, whatever that is. Here, so I'm gonna go and take a look around with these other horsemen. Keshik will follow suit here. This Keshik's gonna come in on the gold line there, and all I'm just gonna do is try and do as many different angles as I can. I'm happy with that little pressure there. He's got 1, so we'll pay attention. That's an immediate draw. That's 5. And now we just start popping in and out and going for many different angles as we can. It's a spearman, so we're faster, so we'll just shift click on the map a little bit, run around. Auto click back, that's a little bit silly. Good, and then again, the thing that I worry about and don't do very well, so that's it on that line. I'll come around here and do military. I'm not super fussed about this, to be honest with you. I will do a double here. We'll get a Keshik out, get a Mangudai. I'm already pressing in here, right? So this is, he's killed all those, press back in that way. We'll just do multi-angles here as much as we can. There you go, we'll do that. Go and attack here. Get the Keshik to dive the TC. Get those guys out on the wood line. We're just looking to do damage here as much as we can. Right. Keshik here again. Don't particularly care about the trade because I've already done damage here. And that's the GG. 12 minutes, not bad. I do spend a bit of time looking at this afterwards. I'm always curious just to see what this looks like. So scores were fairly close. I had a bit more military. My economy was, yeah. All right. I know this is part of my game that I really need to work on, right? That's a horrible villager count for 12 minutes in. I really have no excuses there. I forget all the time to constantly do villager production. Like there's my loss from the tower, and then this should be in line with him, but because we have this flat in here, we know that I stopped. But the military pressure was, try as many angles as you can. It all seems to work.